Hey you guys, this is pretty much my haul video. So I'm just going to be showing you guys like the things that I bought for day after Thanksgiving. Hope that's a little better. For day after Thanksgiving, and these all these items that I'm going to show you now are all items purchased on Black Friday or Saturday. Yeah. Or the week of. So they had like a lot of deals and things like that. So I'm going to show you all the things that I have. I'm going to try to go in order with like the product line or the product company name. I don't really use Miss Jessie's anymore, like curly pudding or anything like that. But I used to use curly buttercream, and this is the baby buttercream. And it's pretty much essentially the same formula, just a different smell. The curly buttercream smells minty. This one smells like, I just put some in my hair. I don't really know what that smell is. Like a cake batter type smell. I don't really know. It's just it smells. It makes your hair feel super moisturized. If you do not, you like mineral oil, not for you. Other than that, if you use mineral oil and you like glycerin, that's fine. My moisturizers like this and Shea Moisture, which I bought for things the curl smoothie, the jars. They do have glycerin in it, and so does this. Like that's one of the main, in the top 5 ingredients is glycerin in both of these items. But I don't feel like it makes it doesn't do me any difference, especially a tip is if you have an item that you want to use that has glycerin, do your hair and then go in the shower. And then when you're in the shower for 10 or so, however minutes you're in the shower, the humidity will lock in because of the shower. But other than that, like I don't find any problems with them. So I can still use this during the winter time. Rapid Recovery. I've never used this one. I've only used the Sweetback. Did not like Sweetback treatment at all. My friend Nicole, like she's 3C too, but her hair is a lot finer than mine, and she loves the Sweetback. And I've seen it work on her hair, and it does wonders for her, but it doesn't do anything for me. But I've heard great things about this. My mom uses both of these products, and she's been using them both for about, I don't know, since I went natural, which was a year and a half ago. And she loves both of them. So I'm going to go ahead and give those two a try. Now on to my Curl Junkie. If you guys just seen my video, you'll see that I did a video for Pattern Pusher, which is awesome. I already use this, so I made 2 videos on that. The Aloe Fix Gel, which is by Curl Junkie as well. I have not used this one. This will be brand new. This one smells kind of like lemon, which I find a lot of natural hair products smell like. I think that's pretty funny because a lot of natural hair people like to use lemon to cleanse their hair since we don't use shampoo a lot. And which leads me to my next product, Daily Fix. I bought some more of this actually, and I don't think I did a proper review on the Daily Fix. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's a conditioner that gently washes your hair. There's pretty much less said than that. I do have another conditioner, a lemon conditioner, that does pretty much the same thing. However, that one makes your hair feel yucky afterward. It feels squeaky. This does not. It just feels like you put conditioner in your hair. So I do like that. Let's see. Next to the Onion Handmade, I bought the whipped pudding. This smells like actual like cookie, some sort of cookies. And it's actually pretty hard actually. It's whipped pudding, but it's a little hard, which is it's good to me, because that says a lot for the product. It's going to be usually items that are kind of hard have a lot of butter in them. Yes, and so this says that whipped pudding is a velvety, smooth blend of botanical butters and oils with aloe vera gel. So it's probably pretty good. Says you can add your own scent. Oh, that's cool. So, well, I probably won't do that because I don't want to change anything. It smells pretty good the way it is. And then I have the burnt sugar pomade. Have to do a review on this. I used it this morning. I can't help myself. It smells awesome. I loved it, by the way. I'll do an official review on that later after a couple more uses. Onion Handmaid's Juices and Berries. I have not tried this yet, and I actually really want to. This is the one thing that I've wanted from Onion Handmade since I seen that they came out. So I'm gonna try and use something new. I just did my hair again, so probably this weekend I'll try something new, or before the weekend. Let's see. So that's done with the Onion Handmade. I also bought oh yeah, so the Shea Moisture products. I've never tried this one, which is the Yucca and Aloe Thickening Growth Milk. I mean, of course, why would someone try this? And it says for thinner fine hair. Reason being is because sometimes I like to use a lighter moisturizer, and since this is for thinner fine hair, it most likely won't have as much oil or as much butter as the other line, which is for thick curly hair. So I'm going to go ahead and try this out. If I don't like it, I'll give it to Nico. You know, she has thin fine hair, and I'm pretty sure she'll value that. Let's see. This is okay. I did also get avocado and wild plum twisting cream from Darcy's Botanicals. It doesn't smell like anything, I'm sure. I think I've smelled it already. Yeah, it doesn't really smell like anything. It's glycerin free. This is the first thing from Darcy's Botanicals that I am going to try. I've been wanting to try them for a long time too. Let me for really quick. These two items. Everything in here I bought within, you know, the Black Friday. So I got deals on everything. But my new like sulfate shampoo, what I use for sulfate shampoo, is Dove. This one is energized, so it has like the smell of lemon. But I have Dove energized, and I have Dove. What do I have? I have Dove energized, and I have Dove moisturized, and something else. These shampoos are awesome. Like when I need to have my hair stripped, this does it, but it doesn't make my hair feel like super squeaky, which is awesome because I do not like that feeling at all. The stripped feeling. The conditioners that I've been using, I haven't been using Dove conditioners. The conditioners I've been using are Tresemme conditioners. So I have both Tresemme Naturals conditioner and Tresemme, this is Color Revitalize, which is really good. Because I do henna my hair, and you know, I want to make sure that I keep the color in. And I've noticed that when I use conditioners that are more geared towards color, that they work a lot. So I use this one, and there's the other one that I've been using is like the strengthening conditioner. So those are pretty much my wash and conditioner. When I use a sulfate shampoo, I make sure that I use a silicone conditioner, just because I want to make sure that I replenish everything. Even if I just do a sulfate wash, then if I'm doing a deep condition that day, like a Sunday, then I'll use something like this. If I use a Carol's Daughter or Shea Moisture, those items don't have any silicones in them. So I think Carol's Daughter maybe and one of them I have has a silicone in it, but the other one it doesn't, because they're organic natural ones, but this has a silicone in it. Let's see. On to Carol's daughter. I have the Lisa's hair elixir, scalp and hair oil. I wanted to try this for a minute. It's $20, and I make my own oil, so I was like, I don't really know if I want to use that, but you know, I just went ahead and got it anyway, especially since it was on sale. I got Mimosa hair honey, which I have already used. Honey child, awesome. I think I did a review on that already. Then I got the Tui hair smoothie, and I also have black vanilla. Black vanilla is the one that I've already used. Smells good. This one smells good. They both smell delicious. And then I have the Tui leave-in conditioner. I have not used that yet. And then I have the healthy hair butter, which I have not used. However, I've already smelled it, so I'm going to keep it shut. It smells very healthy. It smells like it has a, I'm looking because I did never check, has like a really strong, yes, there it goes, rosemary is in here. It smells like rosemary, like a mix of rosemary and like peppermint or something. It's very strong, very strong. It has lemongrass in there too. I have a mixture, like a oil mixture that I made, which is like jojoba oil, coconut oil, and then it has peppermint and lemon, and it smells nothing like this, but that smells like really good. This one, it doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't smell awesome either. Another thing that I bought an abundance of is coconut oil. I usually buy the one in the jar that you get in the food section that says like organic, or it tells you like if it's virgin or whatever. I usually get that, but this time I didn't. I just got that because it was on sale, and it's just coconut oil. I think I have, okay, and I wanted to show everybody. A lot of people have asked me, what do I put in my henna? And this is it. Hibiscus petal powder. I got this from Ayer Natural Beauty. It's ayernaturalbeauty.com, and she'll send you this. This is 4 ounces. This is a couple of uses. You can actually put this in, this is an Ayurvedic treatment. And you can put this like in your conditioner and things like that, for the added color boost. I use this for the color. It does have other properties like, you know, hair conditioning, but I use it mostly for the color. And you're not going to be able to see it, but when you can, like when I'm in the sun, it is like, I want to say like this color. So it's a really nice color if you want to mix it with the henna. I'm probably going to, next time I do a deep condition, I'll probably mix this with it, just for a little bit more of a color boost. And what else do I have? And the lovely ladies of Curls of Joy, I gave her a shout out already on Twitter, but she's like the nicest lady. The nicest customer service. If you have, like, it's curlsofjoy.com, first of all. And she's a small business who basically sells a couple items. Like I bought, oh, I forgot, Wonder Curl. I've been wanting to try this for a while too. And this is a little 8-ounce jar. It doesn't really smell like anything. I actually forgot 3 items. So, I'm so sorry. So, Wonder Curl, which I bought from her. I also bought the Darcy's and the coconut oil from her. But the other 2 items that I wanted to show you guys real quick are 3 items. Talia Waheed curly curl cream. I have not used this yet. I want to, but there were just other items ahead of it, so you guys can see that. This says to shingle through, so I'm going to see how that works. When you look at it, it doesn't look like you shingle it. It doesn't look like a pudding, but it doesn't look like a gel. It kind of looks like it's a moisturizer. So we'll see how that works. And then I bought Redken Curl Wise. Redken was one of the first things I bought when I was natural, and it was from their Fresh Curls collection, which wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. So, but this one, so Redken, I've always there's a special place in my heart because, that's the first thing that I've ever bought. But this one says curl defining cream for coarse hair, which is what made me pick it up. And it's a similar shape to the Mopsy defining cream, and I didn't really use a lot of that. So when you look at this, you're like, oh my god, this is 5 ounces. I'm going to use this in 5 seconds. That's not actually the case with the items that are this small. They might be so thick that it's not a big deal, and because it says for coarse hair, I'm thinking that that's the case. And when I push it through like that, it smells lemony. When I push it through like that, and when I'm rubbing it in my fingers, it is pretty thick. So we'll see how that goes. And the last thing, seriously, the last thing that I bought was Kimble Hair Care Bounce Back Curl, and it's defrizzing for manageable curls. This is Care Revitalizer, and one of the main items in this is glycerin. So I would probably use this on a. I really want to try this, and I don't really use glycerin styling products, but I would probably use this on a day, do the shower trick that I was telling you about, just to see how this actually works. Because my hair personally is not a fan of glycerin during the winter months. I had an awful winter last winter, and I found that out the hard way. But yeah, so I'm going to try it though and have it dry all the way before I leave the house, and then probably try to seal it in, use a different way, see how it goes. If not, then this product will be going bye-bye until spring comes. But with this one, it was $5, and I seen this a long time ago, like a year ago or so, when I first started going natural. And Kimble Hair Care, it's so expensive, like $20 at Target, and so for it to be now $5, I had to try it. That was just out of line. I had to buy that. So right quick, let me get back to Curls of Joy. She was super nice. She has awesome customer service. I ordered a couple of items from her. When I got the package, it didn't have one of my products in it. So I messaged her and I let her know that I didn't have the product, and she was like, I'm sorry, it'll be a little bit late. And when it did come, it came all nice and packaged, and she even gave me a sample of Karen Body's beautiful I forgot what it's called. I just looked at it today because she has a flash sale, another one within an hour. But this is the deep conditioner. So she gave me a sample. This is a very good sample for especially my size hair, because I'll be able to use this whole thing and actually gauge if I really want it. I'm probably going to buy the Karen Body's beautiful the deep conditioner, because I have been wanting it. So shout out to Curls of Joy, curlsofjoy.com. Her prices are super reasonable, and she does have deals, like 20% off, 30% off. Also, when I bought my item from Curl Mart, I was really upset because my shipment got lost, but I was happy because they sent me a big package of Care Care natural textures products. And when I had a perm, I used to use Care all the time. Like, that was my shampoo, conditioner. I used wrap lotion before I blow dry my hair out, and I use that all the time. And so when they made this line, which was a while ago, I wanted to try it, but I can never find it in stores ever, anywhere. It doesn't matter where it is. I can never find this. So they sent me, I'm pretty sure they sent everybody who did it, because I saw it on their website. But anybody who placed an order during this time, they probably received this. This is basically Care's set, but in packages where you can try. And it's actually, the packages are so big that it's going to cover all of your hair. It's awesome. Like, the amount that's in here, this is 1 ounce. They're 1 ounces. So this is the cleansing cream, which is sulfate free. And this is probably like, seriously, like 3 washes. But I still use sulfate free Care shampoo. So I already have that, and I do like that. I switch between this and Shea Moisture. And then I have the leave-in conditioner. And the hair milk. These are both labeled. If you don't know Care, they labeled their products from like which you're supposed to use first and what you're supposed to use last. So obviously the cleansing cream is number 1. These 2 items, the hair milk and the leave-in conditioner, they're both listed number 2. And then I have 3 number 3 products. So I have a defining custard, a twist and define cream, and a buttercream. So I can feel the buttercream. It's super thick. Actually, they all are pretty thick. And one other thing that I like about Care is that, excuse me, they give you the pH balance at the bottom. And this is on their actual bottles too. So, you know, for those who, you know, really follow pH balance like Kim A2, they really will, you know, help you out with that. So yeah, I'm so excited to try these. You know, God knows when I'm going to get through all this stuff. The next thing that I want to try, because I've had it so long, is probably going to be this. And the reason why it's this is because I just did my hair, and I condition every Sunday. Yeah, every Sunday. Yeah, I condition every Sunday, and today is Wednesday, so I'll probably do my hair again on Friday, and it'll last me 1 day. And for some reason, when I try out products, I like to do it this way. I really don't know why. I don't have a good reason. I might do it Thursday night, depending on how well, you know, this keeps up for a couple of days. So it just depends on how impatient I get with wanting to use this. So I'm going to actually go ahead and try this. They also sent me Twisted Sister Curl Activator. I have not tried I have tried one of their products, which was like a curl revitalizer, and I didn't like it. But to be honest, I didn't give it a fair shot. It was like $5 at Target, and being the hair junkie that I am, you know, I had to buy it. And they didn't have the actual curl activator. They just had the revitalizer, and I didn't like it. But, you know, excuse me. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and get through all of these products that I've shown you until before school starts, which is January 19th. So I have essentially, you know, a month and some change to get all this done. So hopefully I can get everything that I've shown you used, so I can get proper reviews out. Yeah, so if there's any other questions that you guys have, let me know, and I'll be more than glad to answer them for you. All right, YouTube, I'm out of here. Bye. Have a good day, you guys.